just opinions and thoughts coming from a prime state of mind. Real conversations, not here to waste your time. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel a vibe. It's all good. Thank you for stopping by. We all have thoughts, we all have opinions that make the world feel alive. Never let your dreams die, never make your soul cry. I'm your host. Welcome to Conversations with Prime. What's good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special episode of Conversations with Prime. I got my brother here, my man, the Dominator, DJ Drew, the one and only, representing Queens.
It's DJ Drew.
Representing Queens, man. This is going to be a real dope episode, so sit back and enjoy the show. What's good, my brother?
Chilling, man, chilling.
Yo, man.
It's a pleasure doing this with you. This is dope, man.
How you feeling? How's everything, man?
Good, man. You know, just as they say in the DJ world, booking and busy, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, here chilling, just doing my thing, you know.
You know, it's crazy, man. When I first met you at Bleachers in Brooklyn, a spot in Brooklyn, and then I always was hearing about you and seeing you on the joint, so I was like, yo, I gotta be this nigga got the same energy as me. And then I came to the dungeon, and I never forget, we was just like going at it, you know, respectfully, the battle spirit, whatever. And I remember I threw on Rock the Bells, and he was like, oh, he put that on, I'm gonna kill this shit, I'm gonna kill it. And yo, I got busy on that record, whatever. You gave me my props after that. You got busy on it. Everybody that was here was entertained. That's gonna be a lifelong memory.
Yeah, no, facts, definitely.
That right there was like solidified, like this is my second home, the dungeon, man. Like, when did you start like putting your equipment, like when you decided you want to make this the dungeon and make it a place to practice?
I put this together back in 2019. I started building it down here, getting it together. You know, obviously all the old school decor, the slip mats on the wall, the DJ artwork and everything like that. You know, sets of techniques. I kind of just broke it down. Instead of having 3-4 sets, I just got my M5G technique to 1200s back there right now. I still have my vinyl collection. You know, everything takes time, but you know, we put the dungeon together about 2019.
Yeah. And you know, the infamous question is everybody is watching, the people that want to know, the curious minds. What age did you start DJing at?
An unbelievable year. I started DJing around 4 or 5 years old. My parents were DJs back in the day. My pops from Brooklyn, mom's from Brooklyn, and they were DJing since high school. So I started very young, back on B2s, belt drives. I was So I mean, you know, wasn't doing parties till like '94, but you know, when I was about 10, 11 years old, I started doing backyard barbecues and stuff. But you know, figure way before that, around like first grade, kindergarten, I started DJing. Yeah.
And everybody started on those belt drives. I know I started when I think my joints was like BD20s. I forgot the name.
But
I know when it goes to the end, it picks up and then it goes back. I had the first joint, no direct drive, man. Yeah. But take us back to that, if you could remember, like getting on the turntables, whatever. How was that experience for you at that age? That's younger than me. I started at 12, 13.
You had to learn, you know, kind of just, you know, there was no Serato. It was all vinyl and stuff, you know, picking records and listening to it, you know, literally had to just find the spot and be like, okay, boom. Then blending, you know, that came along, obviously, you know, back in the day. And then I always liked to cut and scratch. So I started juggling records back, you know, cutting and scratching back and forth with the same record. I just love scratching. I mean, that was my thing, you know. And then obviously, you know, playing dance hall music from, you know, buying records at VP, buying all the 45s and all the rhythms and stuff back then. That was fun also too. So
damn. What was your favorite record store back then? Like, was it Rock and Soul? Was you going to Rock and Soul around that time?
No, I was at Music Factory and Hot Wax on the Ave. Big shout out to the Jamaica Avenue area.
I think I used to go there to buy mixtapes. They sold mixtapes in there too, right? Yeah.
I was at Numbers on Junction Boulevard over there.
The Music Factory, I never made it to that one. I made it to Rock and Soul, Tower Records,
right.
Beat Street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your favorite? I think I know the answer, but I want to, you know, maybe I could be wrong. What's your favorite turntable and mixer?
Definitely the 1200, all day, every day. My favorite mixer now, the Ring 72. And as of now, prior to Serato, well, not even say prior to Serato, when Serato first started with the TTM 57, that was definitely one of my favorites, getting into like the more the digital era. Before that was the Gemini Scratchmaster was my favorite back then.
Did you ever use Rekordbox?
The only software I ever used prior to Serato was the Attractor. Going into a digital era, it was just awkward with being in absolute mode, relative mode, and internal mode. It was just kind of weird for me, you know, so I just kind of like, you know, back in the day, we was, you know, hey, we got a little, everybody knows what this services, all right? This is
know
what we was
what that
using.
is.
This is my relic, all
A
right?
lot of y'all don't know about that. What do you think makes a DJ great? Like, what makes a great DJ for the up and coming?
Outside of having skills, you know, you don't have to be the best, you know, cutter, scratcher, blender, and all that stuff like that. It's about thinking fast, having organization. You know, nowadays, you know, you have an easier time having a laptop. And instead of carrying around crates and digging through crates for records, now you're literally typing a song. But you should have organization and just be fast on your feet. Fast with your hands, I should say.
What would you tell somebody that's coming up in the game, like how much they should practice?
A lot. It's a lot of physical practice and a lot of visual practice, watching videos and you know, just it's repetition, muscle memory, the muscle memory. You have to practice. Like, you're never gonna be the best DJ, number one DJ in the world. Nobody. You're gonna be great, but it takes a lot of practice. And I mean that a
So
lot.
you heard it. Not only I told you that many times before. Now my brother's telling you that so you know it's serious. And if you don't practice, you'll never achieve that level. Whatever you're doing, if it's DJing, you're singing, without practice, it's like basically you wasting your time, you know? One thing that I see is you be rocking the parties, bro. You are in the clubs, you know what I'm saying, doing these parties every time I turn around. You really doing what a lot of people want to do, a lot of DJs want to do. They'll sit there in front like, nah, you know I'm not. They'll make excuses because they're not on that level. And I noticed you spun alongside some dope DJs. What's some of the DJs that you spun alongside? To let the people know.
Oh man. Basically, God bless the dead Mr. C. DJ Self, what's good? Union Time, what up? I've spun DJ Will, DJ Johnny Handsome, all my Union fellas, man. Big shouts, you know, Superstar J, Love the Narrow, Kid Capri. Besides that, my people, Gully, what's up? DJ Prime, he's here. I could go for days, my man DJ Damo.
Just know that I'm interviewing a legend right here, you know what I'm saying? He put in so much work and he's still putting in a lot of work. So this is gonna be my favorite joint. Just an honor right now to do this, you know. It's amazing how the universe works. I know your confidence is through the roof because you have every right to be confident. Your skills is crazy. Have you seen, like, because I know sometimes when these DJs DJ alongside people that they feel may be better than them skill-wise or just got more notoriety, do you ever see them like kind of break under pressure? Have you ever witnessed that?
Yeah,
without saying any names, like seeing people break under pressure?
Up to about 2 weeks ago, I had a DJ he said it's hard to follow behind me. I have set certain things where I like to keep energy all night. You know, if I feel like I don't need to warm up and play, you know, some warm-up music, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go straight in. There's too many records out here to be on some, like, I'm gonna play some baby making music.
I witnessed that, man.
Early in the night, and then you don't need it because there's so many other records out here that you can actually just jump straight into it. And it's not about playing anything new. It's about playing something great.
Right.
And then people have said, yes, it's a little hard to follow behind me, but I've seen a lot of other DJs fall to other DJs, and they don't follow suit. Some people want to reset the vibe. That's what you want to do. I'm not the guy that's going to do that. I'm going to follow right behind you, whether it's the same genre or the same energy level. I'm going to give it right back.